Okay, so in this episode, the third of the episode of learning how to use the sign up, sign in, create sessions, and admin authorization. In this episode, we will create the admin privileges. We will add a column to an existing table containing the admin, and we will work with the Boolean expression, and we will add the admin from the Rails console. Okay, let's get started again.
I've got a 34 wagon and we call it a Woody. Surf City, here we go. You know it's not very cherry, it's a goldie but a goodie. Surf City, here we go. Well, it ain't got a fancy.
Alright, so go to your terminal, and let's just start the Rails server if you haven't have it running, or if you don't have it running. Okay, there we go, server is running. Now open up a new tab, which is for the Rails console, and type Rails space C. I realized I forgot to tell you how to exit the Rails console, so we're just going to do that. All you have to do is type exit. And then we're done. Click on your first tab, so you have that, but then go back to your text editor and just wait for a little bit. I'm going to give an overview of what we're going to do. So we need to create admin user and restrict areas to only the admin. Okay, but I want you to do now, go to the DB folder and open up the schema file. So let's look at it. Don't touch anything, and don't type this either. But anyway, this is what we need to do. We need to add an admin column that has a true, false Boolean condition, meaning it only takes true or false or yes or no. Okay, so if the admin user, or if we assign an admin to a user, we say yes. Go to the terminal and type Rails generate migration, and here you're going to type add underscore the name of the new column we're creating, which is admin, underscore 2 the name of the table we are adding admin to, which is users, then space, type admin : Boolean. Okay, hit enter. Do not under any circumstances run rake db migrate if you thought you want to go ahead. Let's go back to the DB folder and to the migrate folder, and then open up the last file. So here we go. So this is our migration file. So here, when we run rake db migrate, it would add the column to the users table, and the column we name admin. It would have a Boolean condition, but here we need to define the condition from what it starts with, which we do with default : false. So it would always be set to false. Okay, if you create a new user, the user automatically does not have any admin privileges. Back in the terminal, now we can run Rails space db : migrate. Alright, it's migrating, hopefully. There we go. Okay, it says add column, and then a created user is Boolean, default false. Perfect. Let's go and check in our schema file, and I'm going to close this. I'm not going to save it because it was just for my comment, and then reopen it. Scroll down, and there we go. Last entry in the users table. There we have the admin column, and the default is false. Perfect. Alright. So go to your controllers and then open up application controller. But before we do anything, we're going to create now our admin. So go to your third tab and type Rails space C to start the console, and in here type users dot create parenthesis, and now we're going to put in for all the when we create a new account, all those we need to have the user ID, we need to have the email, we need to have a create password, and we need to have confirm password as well. So back in the terminal, in here type user ID colon quotation, and in here I'm just going to give it the user ID of admin, comma, type email colon quotation, and I'm just going to give it an email of admin@testuser.com. Okay, of course non-existent. And then next field is password colon, and I'm just going to give it a password of admin pw, not a valid password in real life for me, of course. And then comma. And now we actually also have to do password underscore confirmation colon, and then the same password again. So all these fields have to be the same as in the table. Now here do comma, and here we have to put in admin colon true, because we're creating our admin and we're setting this admin colon to true then. So this will have all privileges with the admin. Okay, hit enter. Okay, all right. Oh, sorry, it's user, not users. So take away that last S there, singular, not plural. And now we can hit enter again to create this in our table. There we go. Now we created our admin in our table. And if you see down here, it says admin colon true. So just for a reference, type user dot first. This will list our first user we created. And look in the last entry here, it says admin false. Okay, now exit to close the Rails console and clear the window. Alright, and just highlight the first tab again. Now go to your applications controller and open it up. And down here we need to do similar as authorize above, but we type def admin underscore authorize. We can name it, and then end. And in here we're going to type redirect. So redirect underscore to new underscore session underscore path. Type a comma, and then we're going to say alert colon, and let's give it an alert quotation mark only for admins or admin. Oh, no comma there. And then we're going to type unless and space, and going to say current underscore user dot admin. So if you remember last time what we did with authorize, we used that as a method to limit access in our page. So go to the articles controller. Let's comment out this HTTP basic, and then go to your comments controller, and we're going to use this before action again, so we can copy all this and we can just paste it below, and here after the colon we just say admin underscore authorize, and which is the delete. The admin authorized automatically have access to the create. Okay? But we only want to have the admin to be able to destroy an article. So go to the articles control, And in here we're going to do the same. So we can paste in the before action, and here type admin, and we're going to do this as above here. We're going to have the accept instead. So instead of owner, type accept, and then it will be for index, show, and search. So index, comma, and colon show, comma, colon search. Let's put a space between there. There we go. All right. Perfect. Let's save everything. Okay, and also I just realized we have to have destroy, not delete here. Okay, because this needs to correspond to the destroy method down here. Okay, and I'm going to let you handle the subscribers controller. You do the same thing. You're going to comment out the HTTP basic. You're going to use the before underscore action, and then colon, and you're going to have the admin underscore authorize, and you're going to do the same thing except create. All right, but let's go to actually our views folder and goes to the shared and open up navigation, and now we're going to create all the links. Well, not all the links, we have some already, but we're going to limit them for the admin, or if it's a user, or if it's just a visitor. First, let's copy this subscriber link we created before, if you have it. Otherwise, retype it. Okay, and anyway, paste it in under if current underscore user, and then within this if statement in here, type double ampersand, and then type again current underscore user dot admin question sign. So this is going to say if current user and the current user is an admin, then we want to show the subscribers link, and we're going to have another little message for the admin. Okay, so we can delete this comment here, and yeah, that wasn't supposed to be deleted, so we put it in again, closing li tag. And then for the link here, we need the same kind of link as we did for our helper method that we created. So you can go and copy one of the active link 2 that we created before and paste it underneath the subscribers a tag link. Okay, and then you can cut out subscribers there and paste it in over the blog. And instead of articles, for the articles controller, we need to have refer to the subscribers controller. The index is the same, but the path should say subscribers path, I'm pretty sure. Okay, but let's go and check just in the terminal and run Rails routes just to be sure of our routes. So let's clear here and let's type Rails routes. Alright, so there we go. We have subscribers, the path corresponding to the subscribers index. Good, and we have subscribers underscore path. So let's cut that HTML link out, and let's cut that closing comment out. Okay, and here, why don't we just say hi admin? Okay, so then we know that it's the admin. Alright. Oh, okay, so down below here we need to have an else if. So open up the Ruby syntax again, type else if current underscore user, and close the Ruby syntax. So here I put in a comment. So this is not for the admin, but for the regular user that is signing in. Okay. So it's almost going to be the same as above, except for the subscribers link. So we can just copy everything between the sign out and the hi admin. Paste it in, and all we're going to do is to get rid of that hi admin. So now we have if the admin sign in or if the user sign in, but then we have to have else if no one is signed in. So then we have a link to the sign in, and then let's go up here and cut this create account out, and let's put that within the condition if nobody is signed in, and paste it in there. Okay, moving this up here. Alright, so let's recap here what we did. Okay, we first created a condition if the current user is the admin that signs in. Then we show the subscribers link and we say, hi admin. Else, if it's just the user, then we still have just the regular sign out, and it just say hi and then the user ID. Then else, put an exclamation mark. Then else, we have the sign in link or we have the create account link. Now save everything and let's go and test it in the browser. Okay, hopefully we get no errors. Right, let's refresh. Okay, let's go sign in. Let's first go and sign in with the user we created before. Okay, so signing in with user number 1, test user, and then put in the password. Let's sign in. Alright, welcome test user. Okay, that looks good. Okay, sign out, test user, let's sign out. Perfect. Then the sign in and also the create account is visible. Now let's sign in with the admin that we created. Hopefully it works. Alright, put in the password, let's sign in. Oh no, a little error. It's a misspelling error. I misspelled the subscribers path. I forgot an R there, so SCRIBERS. Okay, back to the browser, refresh. Perfect. Welcome admin, you successfully signed in, and now also the subscribers link is visible. We need to continue to restrict the page, so go to the articles and then the index.html.erb, and here type again this condition if current underscore user $& current underscore user dot admin question sign. So now we're going to put a condition that if the admin is signed in, we will show this create article button. Okay, I'm going to move this to above the P tag. And then let's close it here with an end tag or end statement. So now when this is restricted only to the admin, back to the browser, refresh. Oops. Okay, expected keyword before action admin authorized. So let's go to the articles controller. Let's see, before action :admin. Oops, I need an underscore here. That's the name of the method we created. Alright, save it, then back to the browser and refresh. Alright, good. Create new article is visible. Let's sign out. Let's go to the list of articles. So hit the blog button. And the create new button is invisible. So let's hide the edit and delete buttons as well. So let's go back to the index in the articles folder, and let's copy this here, and we're going to paste it right above the title there, and under here I'm going to put in an else and an end. Let's put an end right down here underneath the call span equals 3. Okay, and actually let's copy this. I'm going to put it above the call span equals 3 because that's for the show, edit, and delete. Okay, let's copy that and let's paste it below. And instead of 3, let's give it a 1. And this can say show articles or show article. Okay, so that should hide the titles. So let's refresh. Sure enough, it says show article instead of editing options. So now we need to hide the buttons as well, edit and delete. So copy this, scroll down, and right where the TD tag starts for the edit button, paste it in. So then if current user and current user is admin, we're going to show the edit. And then down here between the TD closing and the TR closing, put in the end statement. Okay, save everything, go back to the browser and refresh. Oh, so there you go, we're not signed in, and it says show article and only the show button is visible. But let's sign in with a test user, like a regular user, and see if it works for that person as well. So hit the blog button. Perfect, only the show link is visible. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Anyway, let's sign in as the admin, and then we should see the edit and delete buttons, and the title for those columns should change as well. Okay, we should. So there we go. But now we're back to editing options, and we have the edit and delete buttons there. Perfect. Let's continue to district the web page. So let's see what we need to do. Let's go through everything. Let's go to the comments folder and open up the comments partial. I want to hide this delete comment button for a user as well, or a visitor. So again, copy this conditional if statement and paste it in the comments partial above here. And then put in an end right below here. Okay, save it. Let's check if anything needs to be done in the form partial there. No, we don't need to change anything here. So we're going through step by step. Let's go to the subscribers. The subscribers is already blocked in the subscribers controller, but open up the search in the articles folder. Okay, that needs to be limited the way as the index was. So go back to the index in the articles folder and copy everything between these two TR tags, and go to the search.html.erb and paste that in between the two TR tags right there. Be careful there. Okay, perfect. And then copy this if user and current user.admin, and we need to limit the edit and delete buttons here as well. So paste it in right below and put in the closing end tag between the TD and TR tag. So this is for when we list the search results. So go back to the browser and refresh. Okay, so we signed in as an admin. Let's do a search for lorem. So since we are an admin, we should still see the edit and delete buttons. Perfect. So still see that. Let's sign out. And I'm just going to sign in as a user again. Put in the password. Hit the sign in button. And let's put in lorem again in the search folder. And then perfect. Alright, so now the edit and delete buttons are gone and it says show articles. Alright, so I believe that's it. Let's go to the terminal, go to the third tab, and let's start the Rails console. I'm just going to show minor things what to do. We already did the user.first, and user.all. And of course, then maybe you can figure out we can do user.second. And then we could do user.last. There are many commands you can do in here and with the Rails console that you can manipulate the table, and you can edit, destroy, and create, of course, as we did before, users and data in the table. Alright, but let's go and commit what we have done. So go to the first tab. Actually, let's go exit first, the Rails console, and then hit the first tab, and let's clear this. Let's do get status. And this is a lot. I probably should have done a little bit more commits in between, but anyway, let's clear this. Okay, let's do get space add space dot, and then let's do get commit dash m quotation. Let's say we added user sign in and sign up. Sign up, comma, and then we did sessions, so added user sign in and sign up, sessions, and authentication, and admin privileges. Alright, I think that's enough. Right? Hit enter. Okay, perfect, clear. And then get status. On branch master, nothing to commit. Alright, so next time we'll add pics, vids, and music. Okay, this will be the second to last episode, and the last episode will be kind of just a recap what we've done. Alright, anyway, have a good time. I see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.
But it still gets me where I want.